Hey Pokemon trainers, so right now I'm just gonna do a little setup, kind of show you the mechanics of the deck I built. This is Darkbox, and there's a lot of different ways to go about it, especially in a box per se. It basically allows you to attack in a bunch of different ways, not necessarily have a linear thing that you always do. So the good thing is that it has a lot of answers for different decks per se. So just starting off, here's a little code card, Unified Minds, and we're just gonna do a little setup. So I'm just gonna shoot the deck and show you how I like to set up. So I got a Lily, Natal Switch, Copycat Church, Poiple. So I'll set up Poiple in the active, and then put up my prizes. I don't think you guys can see them, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so there's my prizes. Cool. First, right? Draw a card. Okay, so what I typically like to do, and I'm lucky I have a Cherish Ball. I like to Cherish Ball for Dedenne, but since I already have a Dedenne, it works out. So basically, I like to start off Dedenne so I could get 6 cards, and most likely I'll Dedenne into another supporter, so that helps. But since I already have Dedenne, I'm gonna Cherish Ball for attackers. Cherish Ball, and then basically I'm gonna look for this guy, but let's just look for other guys. Let's see. Okay, so I typically like attacking with Umbreon, Darkrai, turn 1, but I'm gonna show you another method of how to power up really quick. So I got myself a Hoopa, and the reason why I like Hoopa so much is that turn 1 or turn 2 or whatever, you Rogue Ring. I typically expect Hoopa to get knocked out, and that's okay because I probably have already Devilish Hands by then. Devilish Hands is super good. It's like another kind of sniping effect. I don't think you can see it, but basically it's a sniping effect, and it reminds me of Black Lance where it could hit for 150 or 60. Well, with Devilish Hands, you're going to choose 6 times, and each time is 30 damage. So keep in mind, if there's a Mew on the bench, it's not going to work. So I like to spread the damage and then clean up with Black Lance, right? So there's that. Okay, so right here, I'm going to play the switch, have the Hoopa in the active, get the energy on the Hoopa. I mean, if you really want to, you could discard that energy, but I want to be super sure. So Dedenne change, boom, get 6. Let's see what I get. Okay, let's see. So I got another supporter. I got Poiple, I got Weavile, another Cherish Ball, and look, I got a Beast Ring. So I got myself a Sneasel, and my little method is always having 2 Weaviles out. I always expect them to knock out a Weavile or Sneasel because everybody knows that's Darkbox's engine. So I take out 2 Sneasels or a Ditto, right? So I'll put out another Poiple, even though it's not really that necessary, but why not? Alright, so I'll do that. And then Weavile, I only like to keep out baby Weavile as the last kind of resort, or if I know I'm up against Caldeo or just anti-GX, anti-tag team deck, also with tag purge a thing on Latios GX, Weavile helps, but he's kind of on the back burner for now. So it's pretty cool. I have a Beast Ring already, but I'm just gonna Cynthia just to see what else I can get going. Beast Ring again. So I'm not going to put out Dark Save right now because I expect my opponent to put out a Stadium. So I'm going to keep that Dark City so I can bump it later on. So then I'm going to put out Umbreon because he's a super good attacker. And obviously this is just for testing purposes, but I would pass. I would assume I go first, right? And then they set up, boom, 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 whatever. Most likely if it's a Mew Box, attach per turn, Welder, probably get 3 fire energies. I'm sorry, 1 psychic energy and 2 fire energies and a Mewtwo. And then from there, they would either attack or pass. I'm just gonna say they attacked or something like that. I don't know what they attacked with, but they probably didn't knock out Hoopa. They probably have him at like, I don't know, 30 HP left. So, pass my turn, right? Draw a card, got a custom character, cool. And I'm gonna hold on to that Beast Ring, so I'm not going to, well, I could Cynthia, and then I could Rogue Ring, so let's play that out. Alright, so I would knock out whatever thing they have, most likely like Giant Hearth or something like that, so now I have free retreat. So let's play another Cynthia. Okay. Grab 6. Alrighty then. So here we go with the more energy. So I put Naganadel down. It doesn't seem like I have any energy in the discard pile. That was kind of my fault. I probably should have found a way to discard energy, but it's all good. So I'm going to start setting up this Umbreon. Okay, so something I wish I had is a Pokemon, so I put Pokecom into Weavile, but it's all good. So let's see. I Rogue Ring, right? I'm gonna Rogue Ring, expecting Hoopa to get knocked out. And I'm probably gonna take a Weavile, because why not? And then search for a Beast Ring. So I got my Beast Ring out, expecting Hoopa to get knocked out. And that puts your opponent's prizes to 4. So that activates Beast Ring, and then start getting energy, and off to the races. So Hoopa gets knocked out, he grabs 2 prizes, boom, boom, boom. So now you got Umbreon to start cleaning up, and if at any point you can pull off Devilish Hands, that would have been great. But yeah. So draw. Look at another Cynthia. Cool. So I just Beast Ring. Cool. Get 2 energies. And then put him on my Naganadel. And I'm just gonna move Naganadel right here. That's that. And then I charge up. So that's 3 energies in 1 turn. We haven't even hard attached. And then I'm going to manual attach. And then evolve to Weavile. And look, I have another Beast Ring that I forgot from last turn. So that's even more energy. And now we got a lot of energy. And I'm gonna put this on Poipo because I don't wanna overextend on one Pokemon. We haven't even hard attached, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to do Super Scoop Up. I'm just gonna assume it worked because I don't have a die on me right now. And I'm gonna tuck away Dedenne in the deck. So I'm gonna Cynthia. And 6. And then boom, 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 boom. Attach return. Boom, boom, boom. And then, yeah. So, I just showed you, like, relatively the first 3 turns and just how quick you could get energy. And you just kind of clean up with Black Lance. If you really want, you could move all the energy to Umbreon and Darkrai. As long as you have 6, you could pretty much auto KO and then stop your opponent from using trainer cards the next turn. And that's super cool because typically they need to set up using Welder or whatever else they need. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this helps out. If you are curious about more mechanics of Darkbox, just comment and I'll explain to you how I dealt with that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Here's one last code card. Okay, bye.